What's up, Raider Nation? What's up, Raider fam? This is your boy Joe Raider. I'm back at it once again. I know it's been a long wait. It's been a long time. I've been slacking on my content creating, but I'm back at it. I finally got off of work just for this. I got to work another job, but it is what it is until I can make this a full-time thing. Hey, I'm just going to work this in between, do the best that I can. I thank you for the support for Raider Joe and everything that I do. Don't think I'm not, grateful for everything. Just please like and subscribe to this channel. Turn your notifications on. I will be doing live pretty soon here. I'm going to be collabing with a lot of people. So just please turn your notifications on, subscribe, like the channel, and let's go. Let's talk about the free agents 2.0, as I like to call it, after the explosion, after the Devontae Adams, after the Chandler Jones. I want to talk about some of the signings. I mean, there's a lot to go over. I mean, Ziegler's doing his thing. He's got 22 signings plus more. He keeps on doing his thing, him and Josh McDaniels, but they're really getting it in, really getting the job done thus far. There's still room for improvement, but let's go over some of the signings. Let's go. All right, so we got Jonathan Hankins back. He's been a key piece to this defense for a very long time, and he's a key piece to our new defensive coordinator. Patrick Graham is the defensive coordinator now, and Hankins has played with Graham before. So playing this 3-4/3-3-5, whatever you want to call it, he definitely is a big part in that. So having Jonathan Hankins back in the mix of things, not only the experience with the Raiders, but just having the experience with the Giants and Graham, he has the overall experience, and that's what we're looking for. I'm glad to have Hankins, Big Hank, back. He's always held it down no matter what, no matter how bad the defense was when we had Paul Gunther on the team. He still held it down. So, Big Hank, glad to see you back. We got offensive lineman Jermaine Elmore back. He is a good potential right tackle that I would love to see. He had experience with Josh McDaniels. He's had experience with us. It's very, very solid rotational piece. I don't know if he's that solid, starting guy. He might be starting day one, but we'll never know with all these trades and what possibly could happen. But he is a Raider. If you watch him on Twitter, he fires back at freaking, other teams. He fires back at other people talking trash. He's a Raider, man. He is what you want a Raider to be. I like the guy. I'm glad to have him back. We signed Duron Harmon. He is a good safety, a solid safety. He might be part of this transitional defense we have with Graham. I don't really see him as your, that key piece that Graham is looking for. I think he is a backup for that piece. I think they had their cards set for Tyrann Mathieu, but he would be a good fallback guy. He's coming from Atlanta. He has experience with New England, so I see why they signed him, because they can kind of teach the roles and what needs to be done as far as what Graham needs to be done. So it's a good signing overall. He's not terrible, but at the same time, he's not what you're looking for when you're facing guys like Patrick Mahomes. You got all Russell Wilson. You got all these guys now in the whole division. You need some threats back there. And I'll get into that a little bit later, but it's still a solid signing. I still like him, don't get me wrong. The next signing was Jayon Brown. Jayon Brown is a good coverage linebacker out of Tennessee. He has a lot of potential, especially covering like the Travis Kelce's, having the guys run through the middle, which we had a big problem with last year, covering the underneath routes, following these faster tight ends. He is a huge signing to have in the middle there at linebacker. I'm really excited about him. We got him for cheap. We got him on a one-year deal. It's a potential signing, so let's see how his potential actually works out. And a really, really, really good underrated signing for sure. Is underrated, and hats off to Ziegler finding these pieces. He's really building this defense. There's just a few missing pieces that I wish he would address. I'm not in there with Ziegler. I'm not in there with Josh McDaniels, so I can't tell you what's going on. Having him there, we still need some pieces to actually fix this whole defense or round out this whole defense like the offense is rounded kind of out. We got an abundance of defensive tackles that have been signed. And I mentioned one as Big Hank already got signed. So Vernon Butler, Bilal Nichols, Kyle Pecco, Vickers, of course, we all know Vickers, and Andrew Billings. This is an obvious sign that we're going to be running a 3-4. We're also going to have that, 4-2-5 or whatever, 3-3-5. We're going to have all those, but this is an obvious sign to a 3-4. There are a lot of nose tackles with those names, a lot of potential behind, a lot of depth. They're all not going to stick. I understand that, but they're doing their due diligence by competition, and this is what we want to see as fans: is have the best players competing against one another, and the best guy wins and takes that position. It makes sense. Ziegler's doing his thing already after he's been, pretty much crucified in the beginning. He is completely winning over this fan base, and he's not even done yet. Ziegler is definitely doing his thing for, overall, he's doing what he's supposed to do, creating competition on every level besides cornerback. And I'm going to go over the cornerback signings in my next video, but there's a couple other signings I want to go over. You have Micah Kaiser, is basically a special teams guy. We're not going to have him out on the field for linebacker. He's a great signing, but overall, he's a special teams guy. Still a good pickup, don't get me wrong. I mean, special teams is very important, and he's a good signing. Kyle Frackle, he has been the name of all names of signings because he's underrated, and he fits the 3-4 so well, coming off that edge. A lot of people see him as a TJ Watt impact type of guy. Now, he's put up big numbers. He's put up good numbers, decent numbers, but let's see what he can do when it comes game day. I mean, I don't care what he did in the past. I care about what he does now. He's done a lot of good things. Let's see what he can do. Let's see why he was a free agent. Let's see what he can do. But overall, it's a good signing, especially for the system. A lot of these players are key fits for the system. A lot of players don't fit with certain systems, and he is a number one priority for this system as far as he fits it. He's a role player, and not only is he a role player, he will be a shining star. Hopefully, he's that Kyle Van Noy / maybe TJ Watt in this system. Let's see what's going on with that. But besides that, I mean, what do you think of the signings thus far? This is free agency 2.0. And, not too many trades have happened since the Devontae Adams, but I assume there is going to be more to happen. Ziegler said there was going to, be more to happen. So what do you think about the signings thus far? What do you think we need to go after? I mean, tell me what you think. Have we messed up on some of these? Let me know what you think. Let me know how Ziegler, Josh McDaniels, and tell me about the signings and, potential signings we should go after. I'm going to go over some of the potential signings / rumors in my next video. I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, turn on your notifications, and I'm here to rock. I'm here every week, so let's go.